Hey my scrappy friends, a big welcome to my channel today. So today's video is a little bit different for you, and it is how I created my mini album mostly in my Cameo software. So I've dragged and dropped my file, which is Floral Banner number 3, into my software. I have flipped horizontally so that it is going the other way. I am going to select trace area, trace it, and then I have my cut lines. I knew that I wanted this album to be facing this way, so that was really easy for me. Now, I did record this process after I made the actual album that I made and gave away. So the sizing is a little bit different, but it's the same steps. I am opening up and pasting a copy of that file just in case I do something wrong and then I have it exactly right. So I am going to right click on here. No, I'm not. What am I doing? I have left this at actual speed. So release compound, so right click, release compound path, click away. And then firstly, I am going to remove that inner, no, that's not the right thing. So I accidentally removed that inner one. Control Z undoes what you just did. So I have clicked on the outer line and deleted that. That is my banner piece that I've moved over to the top right. For the leaves, so you can see I am selecting the two halves of the leaves that have got the line through the middle and right click, make compound path. The single leaves I am just dragging across. I'm kind of making different groups of what I've got here to work with. So you can see I'm just dragging all of those over together. And when I've got the two leaves together, the two halves, I just right click, make compound path, and then I have got that. I'm going to do the same thing here with my floral piece, with my florals. So select all of the pieces for that particular flower, right click, make compound path, and then I find moving it out of the way is probably the easiest way to get the to make sure you get all the pieces for each of the flowers because they're quite close together. To make this really quick and easy, I'm just going to select everything, go across to the little star, which is your offset button, click on the offset, and you can see I'm going in and typing. I go 0.040, hit enter, and I can see what that border is on there, and I decide I'm going to make that a little bit bigger, so 0.050 inches. Hit enter and apply. So now what I've got is the outer line cut, which is a bit bigger so that I can back my cut file. And I'm going back in and I'm deleting the original lines that were there, so the internal pieces. I'm going to zoom in here so you can see exactly what I'm doing. So you can see there's those little bits in there that you don't really need to make a Cameo cutout for you. You'll probably find that it causes issues. So all I've done is right click, release compound path, then I've used the shift button and selected just the outline, which deselects just the outline and leaves that middle part like that, all selected, and then hit delete. So I'll show you one more time. Right click, release compound path, shift, click on the outline, it leaves all the internal bits selected, delete. So I've got my 3 florals there that are ready to be cut. I'm going to do the same thing here with the leaves, and I'm just clicking on the inside and hitting delete. So that's all of our pieces that are going to back our cut file ready to go. I'm just going to pop these up here. So they are the for behind the white cut file that's on the cover. I'm just going to move all those over here so that you can see very clearly what the pieces are that I've got. What I did from here was I cut pieces of cardstock to the same size essentially as what is in the grids behind, and then sent them through my Cameo all in one go. I'm going to flick over here to my other mat. So I copied and pasted the design, and what I'm going to do here is do an offset. And what size am I going to do that to? 0.075. I hit enter to see what it is, and then apply when I'm happy with that, or enter again. Yep, apply. So you can see now I've got that external line, and I'm going to go and, so that piece that I just moved out is what I'm going to cut with white cardstock. Here again, same thing that we did with the flowers. I'm going to release compound path and then click onto the outline, and all of the internal bits are still going to be selected, but that piece at the top is what I've used for the black background, and then that one down the bottom is what I've used for my cut file on the front. I'm going to copy it one more time. I'm going to release the compound path, so right click, release compound path, and one more time I am going to, while I'm holding the shift key, I'm going to click on the outline so that only the outline is saved, like is unselected. So all of the internal bits are selected. I can delete the internal bits. So the top is the black that I've got around the outside of each page. The middle one is the cut file that goes on the front that I've backed, and then the bottom one is the piece that gets layered onto the black cardstock. So this was a really fun layout to put together. It's not a layout, it's a mini album to put together. I created this for one of my best friends in the whole wide world for her birthday. I've used a Cocoa Vanilla Studio collection and Spiegel Mum Scrap sequins. If you do have any further questions, or if something wasn't particularly clear, please do leave me questions below. I'm more than happy to help. But I did want to leave this one at the actual real-time speed for you. There is another video on my channel that has got the flip through of this album, so feel free to go check that out. It's only like 1 minute or 2 minutes or something long. As always, thank you so much for stopping by. I really do hope that you have enjoyed, that you have possibly learned something. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I will see you again very soon. Have a fantastic scrappy day.